Okay, so part two. Hopefully I won't get all teary this time. So they gave me two choices about like how to go about my induction. They told me if I go in on Wednesday and I've dilated at all, it'll be a ton better than if I haven't. So I'm going to be inserting EPO, using primrose oil, and bouncing on my ball, and my mom's gonna get here on Saturday. Well, probably she's leaving Saturday morning, so probably late Saturday evening. So Sunday and Monday and Tuesday I'll be walking a ton, and just anything I can do to get my body, like, even just 2 centimeters, If I go in and my body is still how it is, my cervix is high, it's shut, before they can break my water or anything like that, give me an epidural, I have to be 4 centimeters. So, or I think they'll break my water slightly before 4 centimeters, but not like right away. I don't know, something like around, something like that. Anyways, if I'm not, they've given me two choices. They can put me on Pitocin, and it'll be a forced, well, I mean, either way it's going to be forced, but it'll force my body to start contracting and dilating and stuff. It'll be long. He said, especially if I'm completely closed, it could be, I'm looking at a 12 to 24 hour labor. Hard labor, not like 12 to 24 hours from start to finish, but of contracting and stuff. So I have that option, but I'll slowly ease into it. Or they have another way. He said it usually, quote unquote, works faster to do it this way, but it is more painful and a lot of people don't like it. Again, I won't be epiduraled at this point, so it'll definitely hurt, but they would insert a bulb catheter and open up my cervix from the inside. So the way they explained it, because I had absolutely no idea what that meant, the way he explained it was, picture like a balloon on the end of a long tube. They'll insert the tube up my vagina, into and through my cervix. So like if this is my cervix, it'll go through it, and then on the other side, the balloon will pop out. They'll blow up the balloon to somewhere in between. He was trying to describe it between the size of a golf ball and a tennis ball. They'll blow it up. Oh, excuse me. And every 15 minutes for the next however long it takes, my mom or a nurse, if I have a family member in there, they let the family member do it if they're okay with it, because that way the nurse doesn't have to run in every 15 minutes. We'll pull on the tube that's connected to the balloon. They'll pull. I'll tell them when it starts getting kind of to that pressure pain point, and they'll stop pulling. Well, they'll stop any further, but they'll keep it at that tension, and they'll hold it there for 30 seconds and let it go, and then 15 minutes later they'll do it again, and eventually one time they'll go to pull it and it'll just pop out. So once it's popped out, that says that I am 4 to 5 centimeters dilated. They can give me an epidural, they can pop my water, and anything else they need to do to get me going. But he said a lot of people shy away from it because it is a little bit more painful, it's uncomfortable, because you don't have any meds in you when you get that shoved up through you. and it is dilating me from the inside, so it's really intense, and yeah. So anyways, he told me to go home and think about it, and he'll do whatever I want to do on on Wednesday. So if any of you guys have experienced either the Pitocin or the bulb catheter, or even both, would be awesome. Specifically both, actually, that'd be really good. Just tell me what your experience was about it, if it was manageable, if you thought it was worse than death, whatever. I really have no idea. I like the idea that the bulb is shorter, but I've never received a catheter, and from what I've heard, it's painful, and the thought of them shoving it up through my cervix and blowing up a balloon on the inside of it, he said it would be between, like, baby's head and this. It just sounds really painful. But they did also say that inducing with Pitocin, there is a slightly higher chance of needing a C-section. Not insanely higher, but slightly higher. So I don't know. I could look at a really long labor, but the first little bit of it won't be quite as painful, or, whatever. After they break my waters, I could still potentially go for 24 more hours before they would C-section me. So it's just kind of scary. It's not what I thought it was going to be like. Everybody I've known that has been induced have went in at least slightly dilated, and so it was more of like they inserted the gel, softened it up, broke their water, called it good, sort of thing. And it doesn't look like they'll be able to do that with me unless I suddenly do something. So yeah, that's kind of where that is today. Sorry, this is really long. I'll just go ahead and end it, and I'll show you my belly and do measurement. So anyways, but yeah, when he felt around and whatever, he kind of felt the baby, didn't hurt or anything like that, and he seemed pretty sure of his guess, so I feel confident that the baby's not going to come out like 10 pounds or whatever. He was kind of teasing me at first. He told me it felt like a 12 or 13 pounder, and just for that split second, my eyes, I'm sure. I'm still measuring about 48, which is what I was doing last week, so haven't grown much. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you tomorrow for my next daily vlog, and it'll be shorter, I promise. So, bye.